Hi, I welcome you all for this session in design considerations for mobile computing. So it comes under the subject Introduction to Mobile Computing. So here we are going to discuss what are all the things we have to take care whenever we are going to develop a mobile computing environment or the use a mobile computing environment, and how far we are able to employ the various designs we are going to use the model, how we are going to implement. So whenever we are going for mobile computing or designing a mobile computing environment, we need to have a proper analysis of how we are going to use. Okay, so whenever it comes to mobile computing operations, so we need to ensure our application is highly effective, and user friendliness is one of the major concern, where the user should be able to access our applications or whatever we are able to provide as a service in a seamless way, and make sure that it performs well also. So here are some design considerations list which has help us to make an effective design consideration whenever we are going for mobile apps or mobile computing application development. So first one is the screen size, the user experience, and UI design. So we have always have in mind what kind of screen size we are going to use and what is the resolution of the mobile devices. So we have to make sure that our application suits in design aspects across various screen sizes and various resolutions, so that our app looks good in all devices. Next one is the touch interaction. So we have to optimize the touch based interactions and different gestures and taps and swipes, and maybe we also have to ensure different size of the buttons and controls, also very important. And the navigation, so we need to include different bars and menus, so that we have to make sure that whatever the user finds or needs, it is provided. And next comes the accessibility, where we have to use legible fonts, and we have to make a balance between the brightness and contrasts between the text and background and the appropriate font sizes. Next one is the performance optimization, where we have to make sure that whatever things we use, it may be an image or files or different data types, we make sure that we use efficient algorithms so that the loading time of those entities are minimized. Next one is the resource management, where we have to optimize memory and optimize the usage of CPU, so that we are able to solve the problem of battery. Okay, so if we are using more processing, and if we are able to reduce those issues, so we make sure that our battery is also saved and the performance is also improved. Next one is the network efficiency, where we have to minimize the amount of data transmitted over the network, so which will also solve the problem of accessibility and make sure that our connections between the server and client is stable and it is seamless. Next one is the connectivity, where we have to design scenarios where, suppose if we are having poor connectivity, we have to make sure that how it is managed, and different synchronization levels have also to be managed between offline and online modes, and it solves the resource conflicts. At the same time, data consistency is also ensured. In security, we need to provide different permissions and different protection mechanisms, so that our data is maintained, and we also have to provide the regular updates, so that if there is any glitches or error in the applications, it is solved in the next version. And in accessibility, we need to provide proper designs, proper screen readers, and voice accessing capabilities and other technologies. And we should also allow the user to adjust the text sizes, themes, and other UI elements, so which performance which suits their performance and their own needs. In the battery efficiency, so we need to minimize the background activity, so that our application is properly working, and again it serves the battery life. And the resource management, we have to optimize how we are going to use the global positioning system, Bluetooth, and other power hungry features which may drain battery so that our battery life is ensured. And in the scalability and flexibility, we need to provide the responsive design so that it looks in different screen sizes, whether it is portrait or landscape, both works fine. And the architecture also, we have to make sure that it is easy to update or expand the existing capabilities without recreating or affecting the entire app. Next comes the compliance and privacy. So we need to provide proper compliancy and privacy policies so that it is managed by the user in an effective way. And we need to provide the concept of localization and internalization where the customer is able to use the mobile language in his own native language or mother tongue. So that is also highly recommended and liked by different users. Next, proper feedback and analytics mechanism should also be employed so that it is properly recorded and it is solved. So we need to provide a good blend of UI principles, and performance has to be improved, and it has to come with good security and compliances. So by addressing all these design considerations, it is possible to create a very good mobile application, not only in functional but also creates the good experience for the user. Thank you.